Welcome to Bulls and Reds Advent Calendar. Let's see what's behind today's door.
6th of December. I hope you just polished your cleats, your boots, right? Did you?
For the kids.
Okay, I did it on my own. I did it yesterday, but today is Nikolaus. I don't know if this is a common
St. Nicholas. Oh yeah.
St. Nicholas.
Yeah.
Okay. So, what have you got for us today?
Well, I got something from our little archive, but it's not so old. But there was one episode we done last season when you were actually traveling on the train, and we were kind of hoping that the Wi-Fi would actually hold, and it kind of did, apart from a couple of times when we talked and you disappeared. But as I remember, I think you came back from a business trip from the west of Germany, former Hauptstadt, the former capital of the Federal Republic of Germany, Bonn.
That's correct.
And it was quite interesting because I didn't know if this was going to work. And remember, I was sending you an app and we tried the app and we were contemplating if I'm going to give you a microphone for the better sound because I was concerned about the sound, but you use your normal headphones and the microphone and that worked really well. So I was really surprised. So that was one thing that we overcame. But you were actually traveling. We were talking, that was okay. And then we started our episodes and we talked. And you were telling me before the podcast that the train was running late. Anyway, you had to make a connection, I think, in Erfurt. You would probably miss it. It was the day when the Deutsche Bahn was performing not so well.
Oh, yeah, it was that day. It was that particular day.
I know.
Oh, no.
I know, it's hard to find. And it never happened ever since. Burp. Thank you for traveling with the Deutsche Bahn. I remember that. That was in the back of your mind. But the episode was going swimmingly, and then you got interrupted. And that was quite interesting. I'm going to play you the full clip, and it's in German. We're going to explain a little bit later. But just by the reactions, you can tell how we felt.
Naja, ich müsste noch nach Leipzig weiter.
Ja.
Das könnte schwierig werden heute, jedenfalls mit dem ICE 1500.
Haben Sie gehört, die Durchsagen?
Nee, ich war beschäftigt hier. Habe ich nicht mitbekommen.
Dafür machen wir Durchsagen.
Ja, ne, aber es ist ja gut, wenn Sie kommen, dann kann ich nochmal nachfragen. Für alle, die vielleicht geschlafen haben.
Ich muss wissen, dass Sie sagen.
Okay, sorry, das nächste Mal passe ich auf.
Genau, also wir werden wahrscheinlich pünktlich ankommen.
Okay, sehr gut, sehr gut. Und dann müsste es ja passen. Nee, perfekt, Dankeschön.
Ja, dann sieht gut aus, dass wir weiterkommen.
Danke.
Tschüss.
Bürger,
Okay.
dafür machen wir Durchsagen, Bürger. Sperren Sie Ihre Ohren auf.
Und es ist auch
Das ist typisch deutsch. Entschuldigung. Das ist typisch deutsch. In England haben sie gesagt, oh, I'm so sorry. Yeah, okay, you were busy. But let me repeat it to you again. You know, just to assure you, you're going to get to your final destination.
Genau.
Thank you for traveling with Deutsche Bahn.
So.
Dafür machen wir Durchsagen.
So ist das. In Deutschland hast du nicht, du Idiot. Ja. Deine Fresse, was sprichst du mich hier überhaupt an?
Schön, oder?
Okay.
Herrlich. Ich weiß gar nicht mehr, wo du warst. Yeah, at that point we didn't know where we left off, but I think we reconnected. But it was really funny. So what happened there? We were talking, you were sitting there, and then the train conductor arrived. What did he want?
Wanted to check my ticket, obviously.
Okay.
And then I just tried to kindly ask him if we would arrive at Erfurt on time. So because there was only one train left that would have traveled me to Leipzig that evening. It was very late. It was like, I don't know, 9:30 at that time. And the scheduled arrival was like about 11 o'clock in the night, in the evening. And so I tried to ask him kindly, really kindly.
Oh, polite, very polite.
Yeah, very, very polite. If the train, or if the connection train will be waiting for the people that wanted to move on to Leipzig and further to Berlin, and then he was like, "Oh, we are on time," and you dumbass didn't recognize that because I made the official announcement during the train radio. And I missed it obviously because we were recording our podcast, and so I didn't have any ear for the train radio. But yeah, the train conductor wasn't that polite to me because he obviously told me, "Hey, That's the reason we are making those announcements, okay? Please make sure to be on hold and be ready that there might come something.
Yeah, that was a tip. I commented on that. First, I had to laugh in the background. And then second of all, I commented on that is a typical German trait. It is, I'm sorry, if you're looking for a stereotype, this is it. Because we don't do this for nothing, you know. We expect you to listen, and we got the authority as a train conductor to make those announcements and to make you listen. So I thought that's really interesting. There was no diplomacy. There was no, hey, I'm so sorry. Well, you didn't hear it, but I'd like to assure you, you're going to get your connection. You're a valued customer, blah, 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 blah. No, none of that. And that just made me laugh because it just proved everything there. And, you know, after we released the episode, one of our listeners actually stated, Train Conductor 1, Richard, nil. Remember?
Yes. But he was right. We arrived on time.
Yeah. So there you go. That's our a little insight to when we recorded while Richard was moving on a German train. Thank you, Richard. Until tomorrow.